Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how to implement neural network in simulation model in Simio. So first of all, we are going to build simple simulation model and then we'll implement neural network in that model. Okay, so let's start. First of all, I'll drag and drop source. Let's rename this as part arrival. Okay, now I am going to add parts as part B, A, B, C and D. There are four parts in the system which we are going to process, and let's rename these parts as part A. This is part B. This is part C and part D. Okay, let's change the color of these parts so that we can visualize in the simulation. Okay, let's select this part and select the color. I'm going to keep part A as green, part B as red, part C as orange, and part D is purple. Okay, let's remove this error. I'm going to select here is part A initially for part arrival, so we are going to set sequence later on. Okay, now let's add servers. Okay, I'm going to show you this is a table of process times, sequence of the jobs and type of jobs. Okay, there are four types: part A, part B, part C and part D. These are the sequence of machines on which jobs are being processed, and these are process times for each job. Okay, so we are going to build simulation system for these jobs and process times. Okay, so let's select server. Server 1 is CNC1, CNC2, CNC3, CNC4, and sync is dispatch. So let's rename CNC1, CNC2, CNC3, CNC4 and dispatch. Okay, let's connect these servers with time path. We are going to select time path because in the time path we can visualize the travel of parts. So I'm going to select time path, double click on time path and connect these nodes. Okay, servers are connected. Now let's import data from this table into simulation model by using sequence table. Okay, for this purpose what I'll do, I'll go to data, a table. Let's rename this table exactly as name of our Excel table, Excel sheet as part routing. So we are going to name this table as part routings. Sorry, part types. Part types. Okay, and we'll select object reference property as entity. Okay, and set this entity property as set key column. Okay, and let's rename this as part type. Okay, so we can see here as part A, part B, part C and part D. Okay, let's select from properties as integer property and name this property as mix. So we are going to introduce percentage of the parts to be processed are introduced in the manufacturing system. Okay, let's suppose part A is 20%, part B is 25%, part C are 25%, and part D are 20%. Okay, now let's add sequence table. For this purpose, what we'll do, we'll go to add table and then sequence table. Okay, so let's rename this table as Excel sheet. Name part routings. Okay, now let's add foreign key property and rename this as part type. This property will connect these two tables. So I'm going to select part type and then table key and select part type, part type. Okay, let's move this towards left. Okay, and in my Excel sheet there is part type, sequence, and process time column. So I'm going to add process time column from property expression and rename this as process time. Select unit as time and minutes. Okay, now let's import data from Excel sheet. I'll select content, create binding, select Excel, and let's select path of the part. So I'm going to desktop. Excel sheet is available in tutorial file. So I'm going to select part routings and then OK. Again, I'll say select binding options is automatic and importable. So you can see here the complete table, Excel table is imported here. Okay. So I'm going to select sequence table except any node is false. Okay. So now you can see same table, Excel table is reproduced here in data of Simio. Okay, now let's bind this complete model with sequence table. So I'll go to part arrival. From here I'll select part types, and from table row referencing for creating, I'll select table name is part part types, and then part types, part type, and then part types, then mix, and then random row. Okay, now I'll select output nodes of all the servers and select entity destination type is by sequence. Okay, let's set part enter arrival time is 15 minutes. Okay, and process times. So here is process time. I'll select process time is part routing. So this is our data table, then process time. Let's copy this and paste on all other servers. Okay, you can see here green arrow, it means our process time is linked with data table. Let's select and paste here. Select server 3 or CNC3 and paste here. Again CNC4 and paste here. Okay, now let's run the model and check if it is working. Okay, you can see the model is working properly. Let's run fast forward and check the results. You can see here I have applied filter for scheduled utilization. CNC1 is 44% utilized, CNC2 61, CNC3 79, and CNC4 86%. Okay, you can see other results. So let's remove filter and you can see all these results. Okay, let's add label here so that we can visualize how many jobs are dispatched during 1000 hours running of simulation. So for this purpose we'll go to animation, status label, then okay, let's say the expression is dispatch input buffer number entered. Okay, so let's run simulation. You can see the number of jobs being dispatched is visible over here. Let's run fast forward. Okay, 3972 jobs are dispatched during 1000 hours of simulation. So our simulation model is ready. Now let's implement neural network in second video.